A movie that went viral has spread a lot of false information about Ripple and the XRP ledger. Let in hashtag 039s break it down. I in hashtag 039 am going to talk about what in hashtag 039s being said, why it in hashtag 039s not true, and what it all means for XRP in this video. A spoiler. Even though all the bad news might be annoying, I think it in hashtag 039s great for the future of XRP. Not sure why. Let in hashtag 039s get started, so stay put. As I already said, there is a huge food-themed marketing going on right now that is aimed at Ripple and XRP. What is the goal? To make people question Ripple and XRP and think that something shady is going on behind the scenes. I really think it in hashtag 039s funny. There was a full SEC probe into Ripple just now. They read all of Ripple and hashtag 039s internal emails, Slack messages, and other messages, but they didn't and hashtag 039t find much. Still, these random internet sleuths seem to think they and hashtag 039v found evidence of a huge plot against XRP users that we need to become aware of. As I explain in this video, most of this evidence is just a matter of people not knowing what it means. There are some pretty clear links they and hashtag 039 remissing that show how all of this works. Today I and hashtag 039 I'll talk about my thoughts on the movie that went viral and made fun of Ripple and XRP. Let in hashtag 039s get things straight. First, let in hashtag 039s be clear. This video ISN and hashtag 039t meant to make you believe me. It and hashtag 039s about getting past the noise and getting to the facts. You and hashtag 039 I'll know how to tell the difference between real and fake FUD, fear, confusion, and doubt, from now on. I really don't and hashtag 039 care if someone tells me they don't and hashtag 039 like XRP or Ripple. That and hashtag 039 fine with me. But it and hashtag 039 a big problem if your view is based on false information. When you have bad information, you make bad choices. Which is why I and hashtag 039 am going to show you a movie that shows how ridiculous some of these claims are. But stay tuned, because I and hashtag 039 am about to talk about what I see as a huge chance for people who own XRP. Don and hashtag 039 miss it. In a little over a minute, let in hashtag 039s talk about what in hashtag 039s wrong with XRP. People often mix up Ripple and XRP, but here in hashtag 039s the truth. XRP was in hashtag 039t made by Ripple. David Schwartz, Jed McCaleb, and Arthur Brito created the XRP ledger in 2012 as a way to make cheap and quick payments between countries. Not Ripple, but the XRP ledger gave out XRP. There was no such thing as Ripple the company yet. Later, when Ripple was created, XRP was given to it so that it could use the ledger and hashtag 039 as powerful technology to build services. This is what makes XRP special. It doesn't and hashtag 039t have a central provider. The XRP ledger works on its own, which makes it a decentralized solution that has the ability to completely change the way payments are made around the world. To see the bigger picture, you need to understand this difference. XRP is not like other investments. It and hashtag 039 not controlled by a single company, and it and hashtag 039 not supported by anything else. The US dollar is backed by the power of the US government. Other financial tools are also controlled by centralized forces. XRP is not like those. It comes from the protocol itself, which is a neutral, autonomous technology. This is a big deal that makes XRP different from almost everything else in the banking world. Take a look. Banks don and hashtag 039t have to store money around the world in order to send it to other countries. XRP changes that. In the US, Banca changes dollars into XRP and sends it across lines in a matter of seconds. In Europe, Bank B changes the XRP back into euros. There are no wait times or agents. It and hashtag 039 just lightning fast efficiency. There and hashtag 039 a change in how value moves, not just in technology. Easy to use and effective? Yes, But here in hashtag 039, s the catch. Based on that, no one would keep XRP for more than a few seconds, right? There is no change in demand, too much production, and boom. Without talk, price doesn't and hashtag 039, T go anywhere. But this is where people get it completely wrong. XRP ISN and hashtag 039, T just tossed around like a hot potato when banks use it for liquidity, it and hashtag 039, S pretty much locked up. These banks need to keep more XRP on hand because it is used for liquidity. This serves as a reserve instead of selling it off. But their ISN and hashtag 039, T too much XRP on the market. It keeps a steady, high-speed flow of cash into the banking system. That is, the claim that no one really needs XRP? That is not at all true. You can and hashtag 039, T just hold XRP. It and hashtag 039, S what makes the machine work and is quietly changing the way money moves. Giving XRP to financial institutions is at the heart of Ripple and hashtag 039, S whole plan because it helps them meet their liquidity needs. However, a lot of people get the XRP system wrong. Here is the truth. With the XRP ledger, new currencies and types of value can be created, which creates liquidity pools where XRP can be paired with these assets. This is not only smart, it and hashtag 039, S a big deal. As these pools get bigger, XRP is locked up for a long time. There are already more than 100 million XRP locked on the ledger right now. Tomorrow? Billions. I think it was tens of billions. When a new financial institution and hashtag 039, S currency or asset joins the XRP record, it makes the ecosystem stronger by locking up more XRP to keep liquidity high. The claim that XRP doesn't and hashtag 039, T do anything? Stupid. More XRP is needed to keep the network going when there is more value moving through it. Not only is demand going up, it has to. XRP ISN and hashtag 039, T just a fancy name for money, it and hashtag 039, S the fuel for a growing financial change. Blockchains work on a basic idea that is very strong. Their own cryptocurrency makes the network more liquid, and as value rises, so does the need for that liquidity. Ripple and hashtag 039, S path with XRP has not been a steady one. Banks and other financial companies have become braver over time, accepting the XRP platform as Ripple slowly adds them to its system. More and more people are relying on XRP as trust grows. It and hashtag 039, S not true that banking institutions don and hashtag 039, T make people want to buy XRP. Why else would XRP and hashtag 039, S market cap be so high, even though most of the shopping is done on other chains? Let in hashtag 039, S not forget that there were no stablecoins when XRP was first created. At the time, the idea was very new. There are now stablecoins that can do some of the same things as XRP, but they are basically different from it. There is no doubt about it. As always, XRP and hashtag 039, S role in linking the financial future is fluid and important. When it comes to digital assets, XRP is unique. It is truly neutral, has no authority, and has no counterparty risk because it was born from the XRP ledger. Unlike stablecoins, which are tied to the decisions of a single company, XRP is completely free. No one central authority can lock your account or take your things. This freedom is what makes XRP a revolutionary financial tool, much more revolutionary than any stablecoin.